Hello everyone, welcome back to another video today. Today's video will be what if Izuku Midoriya had new order as a quirk. So yeah everyone, like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into this video. So yeah everyone, so yeah. Okay, anyways, what was I? Oh yeah, now I remember. So yeah, we start off with Izuku and the Quirk Doctor. Inko was told that Izuku's quirk will come in later in life, probably later, as it hasn't developed yet. So, she nodded and thanks the doctor for all he did. Izuku gets home a little sad that he doesn't have his quirk yet. So, he just gets up and watches All Might. When he does, he sees All Might beating up so many villains. And it's just so amazing to him. He wants to be as strong as All Might. So, he looks on the computer and starts working out. As you would already know, since Izuku's a kid at this point, yeah, he's bad to the bone. Izuku is terrible at doing these workouts, but he persists and continues doing them. 2 years later, Izuku stops Bako from bullying another kid. Izuku gets up and tells Bako to stop it. They shouldn't be hurting kids if they want to be heroes someday. Bako just replies, "What do you want, you dumb deku? So what? His quirk is weak. You should be on my side. You have a quirk it's not in yet. Or were you lying, Deku?" I wasn't lying. I know my quirk isn't here yet, but seriously, Kachan, you shouldn't be harming people. So what? Bako then throws a punch at Izuku and lets off an explosion. This injures Izuku a bit. So, he continues working out more and more. Soon, Inko just interferes. She sets Izuku down and starts talking. "Izuku, sweetie, I know your quirk hasn't come in yet, but I think you're pushing yourself too far. Maybe you should stop and make some ice cream." "No, Mom. I want to be strong. I want to be as strong as All Might. And since my quirk hasn't come in yet, I should train so that I can be strong someday." Inko just sighs and nods to Izuku. She signs Izuku up for a gym membership and they start training together. Inko helps Izuku train with his strength by just supporting him. And Izuku loves this. So, Izuku continues to train and train and train. Izuku continues doing this until one day. Izuku is playing the playground when Bako is bullying a girl with black hair, telling her that her quirk is useless. Izuku gets upset by this and shows Bakugo. "Kachan, you shouldn't be telling her that. She can be where she wants to be, Kachan. Why do you even call me Kacha, you dumb idiot? You should get my name right. Bakugo Katsuki. You're still my best friend. Why do you have to be so mean to people? Why do you have to be such a leech? Listen, Deku, you're just always in my way. So why don't you get out? Mako throws an explosion. In that instant, Izuku grabs Bakugo's hands, locks him in, and just shouts that you Katsuki Bakugo, you cannot use your quirk. Izuku did this off of instinct, and when he was doing this, time just went slow. His perception accelerated. When Bakugo released the explosion, only smoke came out. Izuku shoved Bakugo away and walked towards the young girl. Izuku holds out a hand and she grabs it, thanking him for helping her. She runs off to her family, who asks her if she's alright. Izuku smiles and then turns to Bakugo and yells at him for trying to hurt someone, and trying to hurt him since he is his best friend. You dumb Deku! Marco tries to hold an explosion but can't and falls to the ground. What? Marco continues to keep on trying to release his quirk, but it doesn't work. What did you do to me? I don't know. No. But Marco, you can use your quirk, right? Marco keeps on trying to use his quirk but can't, as Izuku thinks for a minute. Remember what he said. You can use your quirk again. Marco let off an explosion, surprised at this. How did you... How did I? Izuku did not know. Later that day, he was in the nurse's office as she was testing his quirk. She found out that Izuku can actually put on orders to things, to inanimate objects and to people. But it's kind of different for people. She says that from what she can understand, for people, he has to know their name. And then he can put an order. For anything else, he can just touch it and it can be whatever he wants. There are limits, though. I hope so, anyways. Ingo nods, and Mitsuki forces Bakugo to apologize, which he doesn't deny. He does apologize to Izuku. Later, when Bakugo and Mitsuki are getting in the car, Izuku shouts for Bakugo, are we still friends? Bakugo looks at him and just says, I don't know. Then they just leave. Izuku just shocked. He might have just lost a friend. And he just starts crying. Izuku throws himself into the gym and starts working harder and harder, trying to be the best he can. He continues doing this. One day in the playground, Izuku's playing with the girl from last time. She thanks him for saving her. Izuku tries to clear Bakugo's name, saying that he just has a a superiority complex. She nods, saying that maybe he will change someday. Anyways, while playing, Izuku gets the idea and touches the sand pit, saying, "This sand will turn into All Might." So, it does. It forms into a complete sandstone structure, that of All Might. The children all gasp, as some adults are surprised. The children start asking Izuku on what is his quirk. Izuku just says, then has the idea, New Order. That's my quirk's name. What else can you do? One can ask. Izuku nods and thinks about it for a second. Then it touches the air. This air will in his mind he says, this air will condense and turn into All Might. And it does. Condenses into an All Might structure. And it feels so real. The children are perplexed by this. Izuku then tries to do it with the ground. But when he makes the All Might structure of Earth, the air one disappears. Everyone does not know what happened, as Izuku just wonders himself. Izuku then tries to make another All Might structure, this time out of air. He does this, and the sand one just turns back into sand. Izuku keeps on trying this several times, but only is able to make 2. But then thanks for a minute. He gave 2 orders, not the same. And that his limit must be 3 orders. But one has to be off in order to activate. So he then decides to do something. Izuku then turns off all orders. Then makes another new one. Izuku touches the sand. And in his mind he says, any element I touch of my will will turn into his All Might. And it does. Everyone's surprised, happy. Izuku knows this is a bright future for him. And that's it for part 0, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.